Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video of some F1 gameplay, well, related gameplay really. We're going to be driving around Portimao, the circuit, Algarve, or whatever it is, the Portimao circuit. I was going to plan to do adapt the what is fastest around Portimao like we did at Mugello around with Forza 7, but unfortunately for that, well, you're going to see in a moment, Project Cars' assists are horrendous and it really doesn't allow me to perform well. But yes, let's get into it in the Formula X car to begin with. We'll also go in a Formula A car later on, as 20 red lights around and the traction is absolutely horrendous. And I've just noticed right this moment that the game has put us onto wet tyres. Okay, here we are in the Formula X car, sponsored by Monster, probably a fantasy monster Mercedes, if you want to call that. It's actually, this is based on the Red Bull car with the aero shield. It's got a similar amount of horsepower though to a modern F1 car. Into turn 1. Mess up there as the assists, the braking assist is pretty much non-existent on this game. It doesn't help you here. Again, we asked for a hardcore thing, but at the same time, there needs to be more control. As of course, I've never driven around this track at all, so I don't know where to brake. And not only that, I'm on a pad anyway, so I'm already at a disadvantage anyway. But eventually, I got the hang. I sort of half got the hang of it. Yes, I'd probably be about a couple of seconds faster, to be honest, if the braking assist was actually working. Again, Codemasters get this track into F1 2021. The first two corners, you can chuck it in there, not too much braking. The third corner is a hairpin, and then you come up the hill. This is a swooping right hand, so you should be able to open the throttling. And on that wrong car, then probably won't be flat, but fast with there. So that will probably be a second DRS straight. That's a little straight there into the hairpin there. So you come out into the first sector. This is pretty much probably most likely going to be flat. Braking now into the right hand corner, which then leads into this right hand corner. So we go again 90 degrees, we go up the hill, then we go down the hill, a little bit twitchy over the hill there for us. Again, this one's more like Hungary, and it's got a Hungary feel. There's a blind right here with a hairpin, which you don't really see until you get on top of the hill, which might be too late for some people if they're not familiar with the track. Into this, and again another hairpin. This track has been now into the third sector, which is we go a little bit more wide, which is not where I want to do. They're losing a little bit of time. But then on the exit, you got to nail it. In this final corner is probably going to be flat over the bump and out onto the start-finish line. And there'll probably be DRS most likely. So 2 DRS zones is what I expect, and our lap time is a 32.1, which is not. It's not bad, but I know it could be probably a whole lot better. Moving to the Formula A car, which is basically an old style pre-Halo V8 style car. It still can do 208 miles an hour. It's more like what a modern day Formula 2 car can do without the Halo really, and also the sash is obviously a little bit different. But yeah, this car. Well, we see there we've got twitchy on exit again, as we go down the straight into the hairpin. The hairpin, I thought was better on this car than the Formula X car. That, again, that's just my general feeling. Maybe they're a little bit too much power. This has got less power than the Formula X car. Chuck it into there. Careful not to go wide. You need to approach that speed. I've gone wide there a few times as we come over the hill and into this sweeping section of corners, which is pretty much big braking here. So we go down the blind right 90-degree corner into the now into the final sector, into the hairpin here. Again, I'm not entirely sure how much overtaking. I think we're going to see a lot of overtaking through Sector 1, and then maybe throughout, through Sector 1 is the most likely where we're going to see them a lot of overtaking for this weekend Grand Prix. Again, this is only based on what I've driven in the video game. I don't know how realistic this is based on life. As we're moving now back in time to an actual Formula 1 car, the 1986 Lotus 9080. I can't remember who this was driven by. It may have been, I know it was DeAngelis and Mansell, I think it was, or it might have been Artem. No, it wouldn't be Mansell because he had that tyre blowout. Obviously this has been from the 1980s, so it's got a lot less power, a lot less aero as well compared to a modern day Formula 1 car. These cars are only in the game because of a deal with Lotus that Project Cars had rather at the time, as we get a little bit twitchy there on the exit here as well. But yes, as I was saying, it's a shame that the braking assist isn't there to help me through, because I reckon I would be a lot faster if the assists were working. Obviously Project Cars doesn't have the same handling model compared to F1, the F1 game. When you get used to the handling model of the F1 game, then obviously you have you limit. Even for an assist player like me, you still know the limits of where you can chuck the car around. Obviously Project Cars 2, I don't really play this game a lot at all. Actual fact, it wasn't even on my Xbox. I had to re-download this because it was only download. And after I recorded this video, I uninstalled it because there's no point in me playing it, because the other tracks we'll be doing are covered off. Well, no, they're not. The Turkey, and we'll be doing Turkey and Imola around on F1 2013 and F1 2011. The other way around too, like that. And then we'll be doing, and I still haven't sorted out something for the Bahrain short layout one. I don't know, that might have to be a Assetto Corsa for that. But I also did try and go out in a Lotus, whatever it was. Yeah, it looked like it had a lot. It's an old style 60s Formula 1 car where the engines are at the still at the back really, but they still look like a 50s Formula 1 car. Notice how the wheels, look at the suspension arms as soon as we back with the bouncers, they're just bobbling along. It's entertaining, but yeah, I threw this all away really, and this car had absolutely no aero at all. And that is really going to sum up this short video today. So yes, if you want to, obviously I'm going to do more, not around Portimao but Imola and Turkey, but if you have enjoyed, then subscribe as well. Until the next video, I'll see you next time, take care and goodbye.